Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Branson's World here, and I finally got to see Send Help. I've been wanting to watch it for a while. At first, I was like, nah, I don't even want to see it. Then I heard Sam Remain. He directed it, and I like him as a director. So I'm like, okay. And the reason why, when I first saw the trailer, I didn't see the name Sam Remain at all. I just felt, okay, they're stranded on an island. I was like, this is reminding me of Castaway with Tom Hanks. Even so, I liked Castaway with Tom Hanks, and I, again, didn't really want to see that movie because what can you do about a person stranded on an island and it's a one-person show? The one with Tom Hanks was a one-person show, or was it? I don't want to spoil the Castaway movie if you've never seen it. But this one here was a Sam Remain thing, so I knew it would be kind of like a thriller, suspenseful type thing. And I looked at the time going roughly 2 hours, and I was like, how can they pull this off? But I looked at the reviews and people seemed to like it because they like him. So I went to the theater, and guess what? I was the only one in the theater. I was like, oh, I'm doomed. I can't even ask anybody if they liked it when I walk out. But it was nice. It was nice to have the theater to myself in the afternoon. So I sit there, and next thing I know, it's over. I was like, there's a few scenes too. I almost spilt my popcorn. Not that I was scared. I was kind of freaked out. That plane crash scene was absolutely amazingly done. It was incredibly, really, really well done. Now, the actors in here is Rachel McAdams. Rachel McAdams, she was in Mean Girls and some other things, and I've seen her act before. But this role for her was absolutely incredible. She was kind of a nerdy person at work, very smart and intelligent, couldn't really make friends, kind of timid, and not really having the strength to stand up for herself because it was kind of like a man's type world. But the CEO of the company, the father, wanted her to have a promotion, and he died. So the son took it over, and the son was played by Dylan O'Brien. And Dylan O'Brien's first role ever was in Teen Wolf. Now, Teen Wolf is a TV series. If you've never seen it, it's really good. It kind of has that feel of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and other type of TV series like that. And Teen Wolf also made some movies as well, not in the theater, but just on the Prime or Paramount. I think Paramount owns Teen Wolf. And he played the character Styles, his very first acting role. And he was great in that. And he's really good in this too. I didn't recognize him when I was watching it. So the father dies and promised her a promotion. So all of a sudden, when the father dies, the son takes it over, and he's kind of a Richie type guy. He wants to be all with the men. He doesn't really want a woman being an assistant to him, even so she's the one that made the company. And when she didn't get it, she actually stood up for herself and went in there and surprised even him. So he allowed her to go with them on this plane. Even so, he didn't really want her at all. He wanted nothing to do with her because she was really strange and corny. I don't want to say some of the things that she did, but she was. She was a little awkward. Now, all of a sudden, the plane crashes, and they teased her a lot too at work. So you got a really character that develops over time. They crash. There's two people that survive. She knows how to survive on the island, and she's taking care of him because he got injured. Those are the only two survivors, or were they? I'm not going to say any more, but there's a lot that goes on. The cinematography is amazing. Now, Sam Remain directed it, but he didn't write it. But the two directors should be really proud of themselves because this is actually a really good movie. I think it cost like 40 to 60 million to make, the budget was, and it shows. The plane crash was great. The character development was really there. And even the ending was like, oh, the ending even surprised me. So I'm not saying there's a twist. I don't want to ruin it. Could there be a twist? Could there be something really strange here? Because it is a Sam Remain movie. Possibly. Maybe not. But it's really well done with a lot of good character development. And it went by very quickly. I didn't find anything boring as I thought I would. And I walked out being satisfied. And I would easily watch it again. So this being said, I give it an 8 out of 10. And I think that's what it is on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's like an 80%. I give it an 8. I give it an 8 out of 10, possibly a little bit higher because I did enjoy it a lot. There are some things uh, that can always be a little better, but nothing bored me. Like, there's not one time I looked at my time going, oh, I got this much time left. No, no, no. I used to do that when I used to get bored of movies going, oh my word, the first half an hour was great, and then now it's just bleh. But no, not in this. This was really entertaining. When I walked out, I couldn't ask anybody because I was the only one in the theater. All right, everyone, have an incredible day. 8 out of 10 for Send Help. And check out my other movie reviews, food reviews, and much more. And have an incredible day. Thank you again for watching. Bye for now.